Hello students, my name is Sumit Bose and I am from the Bodhi Academy. Today we are going to discuss the chapter of narration change. The chapter's name will be narration. Okay. Now tell me, before I go to details of this chapter, first tell me, the person who plays cricket, what do we call them? Cricketers. The person who plays football, what do we call them? Footballers. Now the question is, the person who is giving speech, we call them speaker. So the speaker's speech, so the speaker gives speech, just like a cricketer plays cricket, a footballer plays football, a speaker gives speech. So there are two types of speeches. Number one is direct speech. Number two is indirect speech. So now the question is, what is direct speech and what is indirect speech? What is the difference between direct speech and indirect speech, right? Okay, so let's focus on this matter. The direct speech is when the speaker himself conducts the speech directly. It is known as direct speech. When the speaker himself conducts the speech directly, it is known as direct speech. Now, we will take a look at the example of a direct speech. So the example, I am giving you a very simple example of a direct speech. He said, I am busy. Now, if you keenly look at the sentence here, you will find out that he is the speaker, he is directly present here, and the speaker is directly conducting the speech. That is, I am busy. Now, this entire sentence will be considered as direct speech. Now, take a look at this. A direct speech has three parts. First, this is the speaker. This part inside the quotation is known as the reported speech. And this verb, as this verb is conducting the reported speech, hence it is known as the reporting verb. It is known as the reporting verb. So always remember, a direct speech has three parts: speaker, reporting verb, and reported speech. Okay? Now we are going to conduct this into indirect speech. The first example, I'm going to write the same example again. The question will be like this. He said, I am busy. The answer for this will be, he said that he was busy. Now, the question is, can we see differences when we are transferring the direct speech to indirect? Yeah. What are those differences? We are going to write it down. First, here we are going to do the heading changes. Underline it. The first rule will be, what are the changes we saw when we transferred the direct speech to indirect? First of all, quotation is omitted, right? The second one is that came as a linker. Number three, the sentence inside the quotation changed its tense. Number four, the subject inside the quotation changed, right, into the main subject. So these are all the rules. Rule number one, when we are transferring direct speeches to indirect, first of all, we have to remove the quotation mark, which is there with the reported speech. The second point is that word will come as a linker. The third point is the sentence inside the reported speech will change its tense. Now, the subject inside the quotation or the reported speech also change into a main subject. Now, we are going to look at the example again and take a very keen look on the changes. Okay, so let's do it. Again, I'm writing the same example. So look, this is the speaker, or we can also call this main subject. I'm writing in short form MS. This is the reporting verb, and the sentence inside the quotation is known as the reported speech. I'm writing in short RS. Okay. Now we are transferring this to indirect speech. So this is the direct speech. Now we are transferring this to indirect. He said that. See, I told you that linker will come. So it came he. Now, in this case, I was the subject inside the reported speech and it changed to he. Means the subject inside the reported speech will always change to the main subject. Was busy. So that is how it's done. I hope you all understood. For more information and details, please contact the Bodhi Academy.